That was a very disappointing performance today, wasn't it?
Shambolic performance, Jim. It was disappointing. I didn't see it coming. In recent weeks we haven't, I wouldn't say been fluent, but we've looked solid, we've looked strong, we've created maybe a few chances. Today I think we had 2 shots for all their possession. I don't think they had more than 2 or 3 themselves. A couple of corners they fizzed in early doors, it caused us some problems, but they were very good on the ball and very good off the ball and much better than us, so they deserved their win.
I mean, so many players all on the same day seem to be well off the pace.
If you have more than, you look to have 7 or 8 having 7 and 8 out of 10 to give you a good performance, and we was, like you said, miles below that from a lot of players today. So yeah, disappointing. Reflect on it over the weekend and then pick a side for Monday, because Craig's struggling, he had a back spasm, Woody's ankle blew up, so they had to come off. Changes would have been made anyway. I would have made changes at half time anyway because it wasn't good enough. Hoping James Taylor will be back, because he gives us, well, we've missed him.
Yes.
Let's make no bones about it. We've missed him. He's a quality player, and it's sometimes when players aren't about, you realise it. So I'm hoping, I'm going to speak to him in the next day or so, and it has to be tomorrow, and hopefully Palace give him the green light to come back and play, but we're not sure. But all in all, Jim, it was, you get 954 people here. I checked the attendance when I walked out at half time. We made changes in a positive way to stop them having more of the ball, and within 5 minutes they rode 4 tackles. Centre half, by the way, rode 4 tackles and set the goal up. That's inexcusable in itself. Bravery comes into it as a word, and togetherness. And today it didn't seem that they were together out on that pitch. They tried, they always will try, but sometimes you've got to try a little bit harder, and we'll see what happens coming in Monday.
What you've talked about, togetherness and bravery, in my book that seemed to apply to Slough, not us.
Yeah, of course, 100%. You've hit the nail on the head, and they're got their music on and celebrating that team spirit. I'm not saying we haven't got that. What I'm saying is their movement today was good, and ours wasn't. On the ball, we didn't look to get on the ball like they did, and off the ball, we didn't get tight enough to them. So all in all, disappointing. It's another game gone. There's 5 to go. Will we get 954 people back after that? I very much doubt it. I'd like to think we would.
I suppose the only saving grace is Ebbsfleet, so that could put the game up.
Ebbsfleet and Eastbourne to go, but
they'll bring a few.
Maybe I sowed the seed, because before today we'd taken, I think it was 14 points out of 18 at home since Christmas. We'd been beaten once against Dartford, and today we didn't even put a glove on them, Jim, and that's frustrating, because my sides don't do that. You know, at least they know they're in a game. Chelmsford last week knew they were going to be in a game, and we gave them a game. Today, no chance.
Frustratingly, Slough looked very comfortable.
They were comfortable.
And the problem is, as the clock ran down, we were passing the ball in our own half. It looked like we were 1-0 up and trying to kill the game.
Yeah, but what you got to do, if you keep pumping it in there, you ain't getting that. We've had no joy from it from the first half. So you've got to try and do something different. So we've asked people to drop out, create holes. But the problem is, people didn't find people in positions. We didn't get any crosses in that we normally do. We didn't fill the box like we normally do, whether that was with our 2 strikers or with Coombsy and our 2 wide players. And it's one of those, I've got to write that one off completely. I've said my bit in the change room, it stays in there. They know my views, and then we go again against Dulwich. So some people will be happy, some people won't. That's not just now, that'll be the end of the season as well, because this season we haven't been beat heavily many times, but we've made too many errors, and today was another error. We let a bloke run through 4 players. Sloppy goal, silly goal. We haven't looked like that for a while. I know Chelmsford last week, but that was a ricochet off Johnny, you know. But we haven't looked like that. We've looked solid. We've looked like anyone wants to come up against us, we're going to go to the wall. Not today, and That's for me to reassess, have a look at it over the weekend, watch the game back, which I will do, and then we'll pick a side against Dulwich after watching their game to make sure that we get something out of that, because we need to after some results today.
Yeah, definitely. Well, bad luck today, Steve, and we do look forward to a huge game at Dulwich. It'll be a very big crowd there, obviously, and the advice, I'll say it on camera, is always get there early.
Yep, definitely. Cheers, Jim.